This is Soundwave Jordan here, and we are back once again with another video. And this time we have some crazy brand new news to talk about. Today we're going to be discussing Gears of War 4, and as you guys can see from it, as you guys can tell, that's right guys, Game Informer's next cover will be about gaming. I said Game Informer. Game Informer next cover will be about Gears of War 4. That's right guys, the April cover revealed for Game Informer's magazine is Gears of War 4. This means we're going to be getting news regarding Gears of War 4 and periodic updates regarding Gears of War 4. This happened with Quantum Break, this happened with Doom, and of course, this is happening with Gears of War 4. And as you guys know, I will be following it, give you guys all the information regarding Gears of War 4. I'm pretty pumped about this. Why? Well, Gears of War 4, despite its E3 reveal, there hasn't been much information about it, and I'm really glad Microsoft and Game Informer will be collaborating to release periodic updates and news information regarding this secret title. I'm pretty hyped about it. Look, we have the brand new antagonists right here. 3 new antagonists. Those are the 2 from the demo they showed at E3, and it seems we have an additional person. So I'm really looking forward to it, guys. I'm pretty darn excited. April cover revealed, Gears of War 4. You guys already know. I will give you guys all the information. So let's read this article together and discuss 2 different things. In early 2014, Microsoft acquired the rights to the Gears of War franchise from creator Epic Games and gave the property to a relatively untested studio now called the Coalition. Thankfully, the Coalition is being guided by the capable hands of veteran Gears of War developer Rod Ferguson, who was the driving force on the first 3 Gears of War games. Aside from a tease at last year's E3, we know relatively little about this new Gears of War, so we traveled to the Coalition's office in Vancouver, British Columbia, to learn more about the history of the studio, to discover what happened to the world of Sarah after Gears of War 3, and to go hands-on with a few new weapons and cover mechanics. In our 14-page cover story, you'll learn how the team is aiming to stay true to what makes Gears of War tick. We speak with studio head Rod Ferguson and and the rest of the team, and discover how the Coalition is taking the franchise 25 years into the future to a time when the world is racked by massive windstorms that radically change the field of battle. The Coalition is a big fan of the first Gears of War, so we talked with the team about how it aims to bring the series back to its darker, horror-themed roots. Afterwards, we break down the 3 new playable characters, confirm 2-player couch co-op. That's awesome. Every game needs co-op. Then we get hands-on time with Gears of War 4's new close cover melee system. Gears of War 4 will be on Xbox One later this fall. Check out the full cover image below for a glimpse of the adventure that awaits. Oh my gosh, guys, this is going to be freaking awesome. This is going to be freaking fantastic. Look at this cover reveal. Look at this. This is nice. Look at these characters. I wonder who they are. We're going to be looking at them together. So let's check out the Game Informer Gears of War 4 coverage trailer. Let's watch it together. Yeah, let's go. It's going to be quick, probably about a minute long. Let's go.
It's always a little nerve-wracking to take somebody else's baby and try to grow it up a little bit.
When I got in, I came into a lot of enthusiasm that basically was the same sort of energy that Epic had back in Gears 1.
We got a really tight game as our starting point. It's on us not to break that.
Yeah, Gears of War is back and it feels right. Now, where are the places we can innovate?
The biggest single thing we're doing is enemies. So some of the stuff is going to be pretty different.
I'd like to talk about Gears of War 4 as one night in the woods with these 3 characters trying to survive to find out what this new threat is.
It's really about a son of a war hero finding his way in the world.
I get to be the lead of a new era of Gears. My dad is Marcus Phoenix.
And you're killing it.
Oh, thanks, bro.
I'm feeling really bullish. I feel really good about where we are with the game. Very clearly we know what we want to build. Now we just got to find the time to do it.
The Coalition is packed with talented people who care a lot about making great games.
They work really, really hard.
You're dealing with new tech, a new team, a new story, new gameplay. There's so many new risks that are a part of this process.
As the voice actors, to be able to play it and go, it's Gears. Like, it's freaking fun.
And as a studio, there's no safety net. I mean, we have to deliver Gears.
Thanks for that.
Well, you guys heard it from there. We got some new mechanics coming into the game, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to read this right here because this isn't about Gears of War 4. However, I will be reading this. Our Gears of War 4 coverage doesn't end with the sizable 14-page cover story. Return to our hub throughout the month for more information on the new weapons and the enemies, the history of the Coalition, and a roundtable with the game's voice actors. You can access the hub by clicking on the banner, so we'll be checking this out. But before we check this out, we have some things to talk about. Here's the new cast of Gears of War 4. That's right, guys. This is the exclusive reveal, the brand new cast, brand new heroes, brand new characters for Gears of War franchise. You guys can see from here we have three new protagonists, and they're going to be important characters to the story. So let's read on with it. Exclusive reveal, meet the new cast of Gears of War 4. Gears of War 4 is set almost 25 years after the events of Gears of War 3, which means that players will be introduced to a largely new cast. Thankfully, developer The Coalition has assembled a capable cast of voice actors whose resumes include an impressive list of video game and television work. Come meet the three new vocal leads for Gears of War 4. Alright, so you got that guy right here, those two. JD Phoenix. Okay, so he's obviously related to the Phoenix family, as Marcus Phoenix and everyone else. JD Phoenix is the primary protagonist in Gears of War 4 and the son of legendary war hero Marcus Phoenix. JD is an idealist who ran away from home at a young age to join the COG militia, only to go AWOL after a classified incident that players will learn more about during the game. Played by Liam McIntyre, who is best known for his work as the male lead in the Star series Spartacus, he also recently played the Weather Wizard on the CW show The Flash. McClentry on JD. It's kind of terrifying because I get to be the lead in a new era of Gears, which is unbelievable, amazing, and exciting. I'm the legacy because my dad is Marcus Phoenix. JD's a soldier and a bit of a freedom fighter. In his heart, he's a bit of a renegade. He's different from Marcus, but he's still that heroic archetype. Alright, here's Kate Diaz. She looks very pretty. Alright. Kate Diaz was born and raised outside the walled city states, protecting most of humanity. Her parents were leaders of this group of outsiders, but her father died tragically years ago. Kate isn't familiar with how the COG works, but she is capable of survivalist who forms a quick friendship with JD. Played by Laura Bailey, who is an accomplished voice actor with roles as Kid Trunks in Dragon Ball Z, Spartan Olympia veiled in Halo 5 Guardians, and Jaina Proudmoore in World of Warcraft, among others. Bailey on Kate. What's interesting about her is that she grew up as an outsider, so she's been away from this military environment that the boys grew up in. It's fun to do her dialogue because she approaches it from a different place. She has a less technical approach to everything she does because she's never experienced anything like this. She's a great entry point into the world because she doesn't know everything about it either. Alright? And here we have Delmont Del Walker. So I guess his name is going to be Del in the game. Delmont Del Walker is another ex-COG soldier. Del was an orphan who became friends with JD at boarding school. When JD ran off to join the army, Del followed his lead. Unfortunately, Del was also involved with the classified incident that sent both of them running out into the wild fields of Sarah, seeking refuge among the outsiders. Still, Del remains deeply loyal to JD. Played by Eugene Bird, who recently played Marcus Boomer Boone in last year's shooter Battlefield Hardline. He also appears as a recurring cast member on television shows like Arrow and Bones. Bird on Del. Del is cool. I had to play up the nuance because the friendship between him and JD meant a lot. So getting to know Liam McIntyre and actually becoming friends with him helped us play together. I think Del wasn't a clean slate, so I had to give him a bit of a backstory, but then we were able to evolve it. We're actually building it while we're redoing it. Okay? Our Gears of War 4 coverage doesn't end with our sizable 14 page. Return to the hub. Okay. So they're just telling us to return to the hub. So here you guys have it. The brand new cast member of Gears of War, JD Phoenix, Kate Diaz, and of course, Del. JD Phoenix is the son of Marcus Phoenix. So I wonder who is Marcus's love interest. I'm really curious about that. And as well as, where are the other stories regarding these characters? I know we have a general idea of their backstory, but obviously when the game releases, we're going to be getting a lot more into their story and diving back into their past and whatnot. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm pretty hyped about this cover reveal. It's a brand new Gears of War set 25 years after Gears of War 3, and I'm pretty darn pumped. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited, and these characters are looking epic, and of course, I can't wait to see what more they have to reveal in the next coming weeks. As you guys know, I will be giving you guys all the information regarding Gears of War 4 throughout the month because this is Game Informer's cover reveal of the month. And of course, I will give you guys all the information. The next update is going to be March 9th, which is going to be tomorrow. So be on the lookout for tomorrow because I will be here and give you guys the Gears of War 4 news you guys would like to hear. With that being said, though, guys, that's all I really have to say regarding Gears of War 4. Gears of War 4 is the cover reveal for Game Informer, and of course, I will be giving you guys all the information. So hit that subscribe button if you guys want to hear all your information regarding Gears of War 4 throughout the month, because I'm pretty pumped, pretty excited, and like I said, I cannot wait for more information regarding this game. With that being said, though, guys, thank you guys for watching. Always, nonetheless, this is Soundwave Jordan here. Peace, late, and have a lovely day. See you guys in the next Gears of War 4 video. I'm out.